So anyway, that's a win. That's positive. Yeah, we'll take it. So I'm 1 for 2, batting 500 already today. This is good. This is going to be a good day. All right, good morning. What's up, vlog? This is Colby Wood, and it is a Thursday morning. Just hopped in the car, and I don't have any surgeries on the books today, so I am headed out to kind of the western area of Illinois, and I'm going to make some sales calls out there. And what I figured I could do today, I haven't been there to make sales calls in a while, and I'll be able to kind of give you a first-hand experience of what it's like to go cold calling in the COVID environment. A lot of people ask, about selling in this environment and what it's like, and we're going to find out. Honestly, I don't know how this is going to go, and I would assume that there are going to be differences based on each of the clinics that I stop in, on how interested they are or are not in meeting with vendors and seeing new products and things like that. So there's going to be a number of calls that I can make out west. So I'm headed out there, and I will bring you all along with me and kind of give you the play-by-play as we go through this. Hopefully, in a best case scenario, I can land a couple of meetings, and in a worst case scenario, hopefully it's not a completely wasteful day. Maybe I don't land any meetings, but make some progress, or at least get my product or some info in front of some key doctors in the area. So yeah, I don't know, we'll see. This day and age of medical sales in the COVID environment, it's a lot of trying to grow the business electronically over email and LinkedIn and whatever else. And honestly, I just haven't done a lot of in-person cold calling since we kind of picked back up about 2 months ago, 2.5 months ago. So we shall see. I'll keep you guys posted, and yeah, we'll see how this actually goes down. All right, you guys know the drill. Had to get some fresh manila folders for the cold calls. So just stopped in Walgreens to pick these up, and now I will head over to the first sales call. All right, first cold call. Let's see how this goes. All right, first cold call done. Good news is they took the information. They said they were going to give it to them. I didn't get kicked out for stopping in. We'll see if it actually gets to them. They have a relatively large practice with a bunch of people waiting in line to be seen. So I'm not going to hold my breath on that one, but I asked if he was doing meetings with vendors, and she's like, honestly, I don't know at this point. I'll pass this along to his, assistant. Excuse me. Pass this along to his assistant, and if they want to schedule a meeting or something like that, they'll reach out to you, which is the standard answer. But I didn't want to push too hard with like 5 or 6 patients behind me in line. Anyway, that's maybe productive. I guess we're gonna find out. I've cold emailed this guy just by like trying to figure out what his email address is based on the URL and what likely is the start of the email. Never got anything back from him, but I'll probably follow up then again soon. Maybe like later today. Just say, hey, I dropped off information. Wanted to know if you were able to see it or if it got across your desk. So, yeah. Cold call number 1 for the day. Now, let's go to the next one. All right, vlog. Just finished up with cold call number 2, and the doc does lunch meetings. So I was able to get one scheduled with Lynn. She is the kind of de facto practice manager. It's a relatively small practice, individual surgeon, so a lot of times those are easier surgeons to get in front of naturally. Now, are they going to be as busy as some of the bigger docs? Obviously not. So you kind of take what you can get, at least at this point. So anyway, that's a win. That's positive. Yeah, we'll take it. So I'm 1 for 2, batting 500 already today. This is good. This is going to be a good day. But I have a feeling the batting average is going to go down from here, but that's all right. On to the next call. Next sales call. 2 docs in this practice, affiliated with this hospital system. Walking in here, see if we can get it done. Well, apparently the orthopedics department or clinic moved locations and was not updated on Google or on their website or anything like that. So I got old school directions of find the McDonald's and the Wendy's, take a left, go about a mile, and you'll find it. So we'll see how this goes. All right, folks, just pulling out of that sales call. I found the correct location, the new location for their orthopedics department. So it was just about a mile down the road. And so now I've got about an 8-minute drive. 8-minute drive to another clinic where there are 2 orthopedic surgeons as well. And so I'll be calling on them. The place here, they said that the doctors will take a look at information, but they've stopped doing meetings with vendors due to the COVID situation. If it is something that they want to schedule, they'll contact me back about it, but to date, they haven't started doing the meetings yet. She said that they typically have in the past. They would do meetings with vendors, but due to COVID, they have kind of shut that down. So we'll see if I'm able to get a meeting on the books with them or not. But it's a touch point, a call point, and it gives me a reason to follow back up with them as well. So not all is lost if I don't get a call from them in the next couple of days. It's a touch point. It's not totally useless, hopefully. At least that's that is the hope. So headed over to the next sales call. All right, next sales call. Let's see if we can make some magic happen here, huh? All right, vlog. I am pulling out of that clinic. So 2 orthopedic docs. They kind of similar to most of the other stops I've made. They are not or haven't started yet doing meetings with vendors. They're like, look, I can pass along the information to them, which is kind of the standard brochure packet that I have. If they want to see it, they can contact you, but we're not setting up any meetings for them at this time. So that's I knew my batting average was going to go down after I was batting 500 this morning, 1 for 2. But that is again kind of an anecdotal. This is obviously anecdotal, and so don't take it for to the bank necessarily. But a lot of people have asked me about it. You know, are you doing meetings with vendors, or are you getting meetings with doctors, I should say, etc. So this is kind of be first-hand experience, at least of what it's like out here in kind of Northwest Illinois on trying to get meetings on the books. So now I've got about 35-minute drive to the next location. There's the next town. It has like 4 orthopedic docs in it, so I will be calling them and see if we can get meetings on the books. So I'll keep you posted how it goes. All right, vlog. I am pulling out of the facility where I just made this last sales call of the day. I kind of got the same answer that I've gotten, or that I did get the last couple of stops that I made. They're willing to look at some new info, new products, etc., but they are not scheduling meetings currently with the vendors. So talked to the lady at the front desk. She's like, I can assure you that I get them the product info that I dropped off, but they're not willing to schedule meetings currently. So I don't know if that means exactly that they absolutely won't, because you know, if they like the product enough, I'm sure they may find a way to get it done, whether that's, you know, maybe it's a Zoom call, maybe it's a phone call, maybe it's you know, come actually do a physical product demo in front of them, maybe it's a lunch meeting, who knows. But yeah, batting average went down kind of as expected, and it is what it is. This is the state of COVID. I would say that I don't know that my close rate on a cold call pre-COVID is a lot different than post-COVID in person. I think it remains to be seen in the follow-ups, because I mean, they're just, even prior to COVID, there just aren't that many accounts, and at least clinics that I've called on, that are willing to give me a meeting same day that I walk in there. They've never heard of me, they don't know me, they don't know my product, etc. Like, there's just not that many that I would get a meeting on the first attempt. It's usually after multiple follow-up attempts, and so I think it remains to be seen, but I'll find out over the coming weeks how many of these appointments that, you know, this was the initial cold call, and now I'll follow up on LinkedIn and emails, see how many of these turn into meetings at some point down the road after, you know, multiple touch points. So yeah, hopefully that gives you an idea on what it's like currently in the COVID situation, at least, you know, in one small area of the country. I think a lot of people avoid making cold calls, and I did certainly early on, thinking that the people that work at the clinics would be like frustrated or pissed that reps are walking in trying to sell their product, and it's like COVID, and you're, you know, potentially bringing additional viral load in and whatever. That hasn't been my experience. Everyone has been cordial with me. It's not like I'm, you know, setting meetings, but they've been cordial with me to the point that they're candid with me about, yes, we are doing meetings, or no, we're not doing meetings at this time. But it's not like they're concerned about, oh, you were touching these brochures that you're giving me, and now I'm going to take them from you, like I better throw them in the trash and sanitize my hands. They're actually at least telling me, and I'm doing my best to confirm and affirm that they are going to do what they say they're going to do in passing it along to the surgeons. It doesn't appear that they're overly concerned about passing along at least the literature and the brochures and whatever else that me or you or somebody else is dropping off. So that's positive. So yeah, I think that's about all I got for you on this episode. Again, it's a huge difference maker if you like these videos, to subscribe to our channel if you haven't, and you can hit the little bell notification, and that'll give you a notification each time that I post one of these new videos. I'm going to start doing more YouTube lives, and doing YouTube lives with people, and I'm going to try to make it a little bit more interactive, Q&A sessions, things like that. So if you like the content, if you're interested in medical sales, if you like what this video is about, or the other ones that I've done, please subscribe to the channel. It means a lot. And thank you guys, and we'll see you on the next video.